Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen warned of curveballs by Christian Horner. Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton have been warned they can expect curveballs in the new season, and that they might not be the only ones in a position to mount a title charge. Christian Horner's prediction came as F1 teams continue their work on their cars to comply with new technical rules for the 2022 campaign. It has been dubbed a new era for the sport, with F1 cars set to look dramatically different compared with recent years. There are major changes in terms of wheels, tires, aerodynamics and fuel, presenting a unique challenge to engineers over the winter. It provides those teams who have struggled to be competitive to get a jump on others on the grid if they can find success with their efforts in the garage. And it puts extra pressure on those at the front to make sure they are adequately prepared in order to maintain their status in the sport. Horner is fully aware of this, and says that no one will truly know what the balance of power is until all the teams report for pre-season testing at the end of February. The Red Bull team principal has warned of the possibility that some unusual names might be running near the front if their teams have nailed their work over the winter. Particularly with such a big regulation shake-up, there will be winners and losers from that, he told Racing News 365. So you might get some curveball results that you've not expected, depending on what solutions people have come up with. As for his own team's preparations, Horner said the physical build on the RB18 is set to begin next week. This is that time of year where everything's a bit tight, it's lots of long hours and takeaways, he said. There's a lot of hard work going into RB18, and it's taking shape. It's hitting the majority of its targets so far. The team are working incredibly hard, and it's really coming together. It goes into car build next week, so that's exciting. Testing is set to begin in Barcelona on February 23, with another round after that in March ahead of the 2022 curtain raiser in Bahrain. Ahead of those testing days, Horner says Red Bull's usual shakedown will be taking place again this year. Under the rules, teams are allowed to run for 100 kilometers on a track using specially supplied tires for the purposes of filming. The team will use that running time to identify any major issues that pop up so they can be fixed in time for the start of testing. In terms of testing, we'll do the usual shakedown, prior to heading down to Barcelona and Bahrain, Horner added. With a new car, it's not a lot at 3 days a driver, it's pretty intense. But it'll certainly make the first part of the season, for the fans and the followers, more interesting.